So what brings us together? So I was able to study, thanks to the opportunities available to me here at Farmingdale at Florence University of the Arts. I was on the 11-week program, so I was there for about 3 months. And in my time there, I was able to study Italian culture, photography, regional foods, as well as the Italian 101. Because what better place to study a foreign language than a foreign country itself? So at my time there, as you can see at the top picture is that is the courtyard at Florence. It sits just along the Arno River, which is the main river in Florence. And in the bottom picture is the pink room. So when you arrive, that's the room where student orientation takes place, as well as some classes once the semester begins. So in my time there, I was able to spend a lot of time with my roommates, as well as studying in the beautiful city of Florence. And what we were able to do on the weekends, because we had class during the week, and during our weekends we were able to travel all throughout Italy, as well as other countries throughout Europe, and really talk to people and understand their experiences abroad. So in this time of abroad talking to these people, we were able to talk about what brings us together and what we have in common. So one of our weekend trips was in Paris. In Paris, at the base of the Eiffel Tower, there's a big park where people hang out all throughout the day and night. So one night, the 4 of us decided to go and hang out to watch the Eiffel Tower light show, as well as take in the atmosphere of Paris. So while we were there were these 4 girls there, and we thought, there's 4 of us, there's 4 of them, why don't we go say hello? So while we were talking to them, we asked them where they were from. They said Moldova. 2 of them spoke English, 2 of them spoke no English, but thankfully we have Google Translate, so that was not a problem. And in getting to talk to them, we asked them, what was Moldova like? Tell us about your home, what it's like back home. They said that Moldova, because it was under the control of USSR for so long, as you can see on the map where it's located, there's still a lot of social conditions similar to what it was like in the times of the USSR. They said because of that, they're not able to be as free, and societal and social norms aren't as accepting of people there. So upon talking to them, one of my roommates said that he mentioned that he happened to be gay. And they said, wow, we've never met a real gay man before. Because in Moldova, they explained that because of the conditions there, just the social conditions, that people weren't allowed to be open about that because they could be beaten up or even killed for being open. So thankfully, we were in Paris, so we were able to discuss things and discuss our lives and be free, open, and honest about how we felt and what our life experiences were. So after some time, we drank a little wine together and enjoyed the night, and they started playing some Moldovan music. So they asked us, do we know any Moldovan songs? Of course, we said no. So they all got up and started singing and dancing, and they asked us if we know any Slavic dance moves. Of course we didn't. I busted out one move, which was like the move that Will Ferrell did in Elf, where he kind of dances on the mailroom table. So they got a good kick out of that, and the people around us in the park also had a good laugh. Because I probably looked like such an idiot just doing it in front of everybody, but I didn't care. You know, I'm never going to see any of these people in this park ever again, so what does it matter if I feel embarrassed or not? I'm just living my life, because at the end of the day, we're just a bunch of kids singing, dancing, and laughing in Paris, living our lives. So one of our other trips was to Lake Como, which is in the north of Italy, just above Milan. So on this day, it was very rainy, and we were trying to get group photos in. And while we were trying to take photos with my disposable camera, this man and his wife walked up to us and asked us if he wants him to take our picture for us so that we're all in it. We said sure. And while talking to him, he asked us, "Where are you guys from?" And we said America, from New York and Florida. He said, "Oh, nice, America." So we asked him, "Where are you from?" He said, "Oh, Russia." We're like, "Oh, that's awesome." So him being Russian, I asked him if he ever wrestled a bear. He said, "Yes, I go into woods, I see bear, I go pow pow." And we all got a good laugh out of that. And he decided to take our photo for us. He said, "One good, one silly." So the photo on the left is the good one. And then as we were getting ready to take the silly one, he said, okay, on 3, you say Russia. So after we took the photo, we all yelled Russia, and him and his wife got a really good kick out of that one. So once he took our photos, we exchanged pleasantries, and we took a photo of him and his wife alongside the river, or alongside the lake. And we thanked each other, and we continued on our day. And this story sticks out to me so much because thinking back, if you just listen to the news and everything they tell you, this guy being from Russia, us being from America, the news always tell us that Russia is our enemy, you know, they're bad people, we shouldn't like them. But this guy was awesome. We had a good laugh, we took photos for each other, and we continued on our day. So what this interaction really sticks out to me for is that you have to separate sometimes, you know, people from the governments and not judge each other based on nationalities. Because if we just, once we heard America and Russia, instead of just hating each other, we continued on with our lives, we exchanged these pleasantries, and we continued on with our day. And because of that, we have these beautiful photos in front of you right now. One of our other trips was to Stockholm, Sweden. It was me and 4 of my roommates. So the 5 of us, we decided to go out one night in the middle of Stockholm and hit some of the bars. So it was about 11:40 when we called the Uber. So by the time we got there, it was about 11:55, and unbeknownst to us that we learned when we got there, all the bars in that area closed at midnight. So we were like, what are we gonna do now? So thankfully there was these 2 girls near us, and one of my roommates walked up to them and asked us, is there any place that's open past midnight? And they said, thankfully they said that there was this one club that's open in all of town, and they're on their way there now. So we asked them, oh, can we come with you guys? And they're like, yeah, come right along. So we're like, perfect. So we went on our 5-minute walk and continued on, and while talking with them, they asked us, where are you guys from? And we said America. And they were like, oh, nice, Americas. I've never been to the Americas. We're from Finland. So once we got there, a couple songs in, a Spanish song started playing. And thankfully, because of my time at Nassau Community College, I took a Spanish dance class as my gym credit, so I knew this was my time to shine. So I asked one of these Finnish girls if she would like to dance. She was like, yeah, sure. So after the dance, you know, showing her the moves, her not really getting it, her friend in the corner just laughing at her the whole time, she was like, I've never danced like this before. And her friend was dying in the corner laughing, watching. So because of this, we had a good time, got our dance moves in, and she was able to learn something new. So why am I telling you about all these experiences? What do all these encounters have in common? So despite none of us in all these different stories, none of these people and myself having anything in common, them not speaking English very well, them never being to the Americas, having what seems like nothing in common with me, there's one thing that we all shared, being human. And what brought us together was the common language of laughter. Despite everyone having different nationalities, being from different places, we all just came together through having fun, wanting to dance and sing and laugh together. If there's one thing I want you to understand about my time abroad, is that the earth is a great big place and there's a lot to see, and you should see as much of it as you can in the time you have here. And while you're out there, you should try to interact with those people that you meet along the way, because you might just have a night you'll never forget. Thank you.